A new brand for GotAUkulele? Not quite. A sub-brand. Keep watching. Yes, it's got a ukulele review day as always. This is your summary video review to that linked below where you'll get more detailed photographs, scores, and you'll also see all my other reviews down there as well. Thanks again to those who donate week on week via PayPal or Patreon to keep this site going. It's the only way the site keeps going because I do not want to be sponsored by brands or stores. And why not think about subscribing to the GotAUkulele channel? Hit that little bell icon as well and you'll be notified of new stuff coming your way. Okay. Beginning of December last year, I had my first look at this brand. It's a Hawaiian brand, Hawaiian company in Honolulu who have instruments made for them in the Far East. The brand was called Leolani, and I looked at this solid cedar-topped tenor. Really rather liked it, actually. But that wasn't the reason I got in touch with Leolani. I had a few readers asking me to look at their sub-line, which is called Kumu. And thankfully, Leolani have agreed to loan me one. And they sent me this, which is the Kumu 4-string tenor. Now, all of the Kumu line share the same characteristic in that they are made of laminate Hawaiian mahogany, no solid woods, so all laminate woods. I don't have a problem with laminate woods if they're made well, but they're all made of laminates. There's a long neck soprano, there is a concert, there is a tenor. They come in satin and gloss, and there are also some thin line bodies as well called their feather series. This is the standard tenor, so standard body shape in the satin, or the tuxedo finish as they call it. And you know, at first look, when I open the box, I think this is a really attractive looking instrument. It's not ostentatious, it's not gaudy. I really do rather like it. The tenor, the koa is laminate, as I say, 2 pieces on the top, 2 pieces on the back, 2 pieces on the sides. It's not the most striking piece of koa, but there's a bit of stripe in there and different colour variation on the back. It's nicely book matched. I rather like the look of it, to be honest. The bridge, like the Leolani Cedar top, is made of reconstituted rosewood. It's a tie bar style with these tapered edges. It's really tidily done, fitted with a bone saddle, which is also tapered off on the edges. I like that. Inside, nice and tidy. You have a look at the pictures on the website, you'll see that. Nice thin top. Decoration here is pretty classy too. This is reconstituted rosewood edge binding, so they've not thrown the abalone bin at it or put lots of purfling strips in it. It's just nice. It works with the orange of the wood, lets the koa do the talking. The soundhole rosette, I suspect, is going to be a bit of a Marmite thing, which, for those of you not in the UK, is a kind of love it or not. It's got that black rosewood ring, and then the abalone concentric rings, which don't quite meet at the bottom. I really rather like the look of that myself. I think that's really attractive. It's still not too ostentatious, but it's different enough. Quite like that. The neck is made of mahogany, 3 pieces. The joint at the heel virtually impossible to see. The joint at the headstock very well hidden too. It's kind of a squashed profile up at the nut, still a bit rounded but not too bad, but it's got a really nice roomy 38mm nut and 30mm from G2A. The fingerboard is more of the reconstituted rosewood, and because of the way that's laminated together, you get sort of a nice bit of a stripe going on with it, which I think is attractive. Either way, it's nice and even in colour and in good condition. It's edge bound with a paler wood edge which hides the fret ends. There are no sharp edges. You get 19 of those, 14 to the body. Pearl dot position markers at 5, 7, 10, 12 and 15, and small white dots on the side too. Okay, bone nut. The headstock shape, same as the Leolani shape, unsurprisingly, which I said I liked because I like this sort of swoopy curve to it. It's really attractive, and sort of elongated 3-pointed crown at the top. So it's not just like a 3-pointed crown clone. There's something nicer about it, I think. It's faced in more pale koa. That is the Kumu K logo in abalone, which is on the same logo as on the inside label. I think that looks pretty classy too. The tuners are the same as on the Leolani Cedar top, which are generic. Sorry, I haven't taken these covers off because this is not my instrument. They come off. They are sealed gears with small black buttons. They work okay, but they're otherwise unremarkable. It comes with Aquila strings and nothing else, which is probably something I said about the cedar top as well, will set it apart now compared to some of the instruments that give you the kitchen sink. The price is about $270 on the Leilani website. That's a fair bit of money for laminate now. I'm not against paying higher prices for laminate if they're made well, and this is made really well. I can tell. I can't find any flaws in the build really, possibly just that satin finish being open pore. I would prefer it to be grain filled, but they do offer you a gloss, so that is a minor gripe. But $270 is quite a bit of money for laminate, although the Shima long neck soprano costs more than that, and that's a really well made laminate instrument as well, and people buy them. So I'm not too gripey about it, but it does have to bring the score down a little bit. $270. But you know what, it's, as I say, it's really well made. I love the classy look to it. It's nice and balanced, it's not heavy, it's 580 grams, but it's all about the play, isn't it? It's not about the money, or is it? Let's just make sure we're in tune. Now, what I said about the cedar top was that I found it a little bit too bright, and it kind of felt a little bit like a concert. I've got that with me, so I'll give you a side-by-side. First of all, the volume on this is great. The sustain on this is great. What I said about that solid cedar top was that, as I say, it was a bit brighter sounding. This is bright too, but there's a mellowness to the background. What's surprising is that cedar top is solid wood, but you wouldn't know that this wasn't solid wood. It's not got that usual telltale echo, sort of boxiness sound to it. I mean, this is the cedar, which I really like. But that's not what we're here to review. Let's have a play of the Kumu. See, there's a bit more of a warmth to it, but it's got a bright attack. I like this slightly more than the cedar. It's close. This neck is really comfortable too, as it was on the cedar, which makes for really nice. The neck's really good. I really like the sound of that. So that's more money than the solid top for a laminate, but it's Hawaiian Koa laminate. I don't think with a blind poll test anyone could tell you that that was a laminate instrument, nor should it matter. What matters is how it's built, how it plays. It's got great volume, it's got great sustain. I really quite like that tone. It plays very well as an instrument. I think the looks are very classy as well. I'd probably keep an eye on it to see if it's discounted in any stores. But otherwise, that's another one from Leilani, which I didn't really know much about them before I reviewed them, but that's two in two that have done well on the website, and rightly so, because it's a nice instrument. The Kumu 4-string tenor, in particular the TM74A model, which is the standard tenor, standard body, satin finish, but you can get it in lots of other variants, available from the Leilani site and a lot of reputable ukulele stores, which is important to know as well. Right, I am back next week, and then I think I'm going to have to take a break, because I didn't have a break at all from giving you ukulele reviews last year. I'm going to have a week off, I suspect. But I'm back next week, something nice coming your way. I will see you very soon. Go carefully this week, take care, and don't get sick. See you soon, bye-bye.